Good morning. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a great day so far and you're looking forward to a good weekend. We leave on Sunday. In 48 hours, I think we're actually going to be flying off to Salt Lake City. I realized I never showed you what I was doing yesterday. I started to say that and then my mind went off on the turtle. This is what I'm doing. I know this is going to be a mess, but this is the only way I'm going to be able to figure out what I want in what cabinet. And before I even go further, this is a way better idea of what I had prior. I was going to take all of the boxes upstairs and then bring them back to, it was so silly what I was thinking. Instead, I'm doing this. I'm bringing them all in my office and I am laying all of the things out first. Then I'll decide, what do I want in that haunted cabinet? The knock cabinet. I've heard it one time and I was out in the kitchen. But I'm curious to see when I get my office set up if it still does that. Anyway, I think this is going to be a way better idea because I'm grouping them in colors. This is all stuff that I keep together normally. I've got a lot of demijohns. I've got a lot of Crocs and the green and brown pieces. So I'm just going to do all of this and leave a little space where I can walk in here. Once I empty all the boxes, I am going to put it all away in an organized fashion. For example, if I put all of these Crocs up in there and some of them don't fit, I'm going to put them in the bottom. Normally, I would have one of them in that cabinet, one in there, and then some down in the basement. I'm not doing that this time. And then whatever I don't use, I'm going to put it up in the attic. I don't know if I ever showed you this, but my mom had this hanging. That is my dad right there. And it says what he's doing. He was on the Ranger. Which I think is in the background. He was on that for 2 years. So I have this to hang somewhere, but I'm going to see if I can make this into more of a silhouette. I have to figure out how to do that instead of this like pixelated type thing. Then I've got this that my mom put together. I think that's cool. And then these are my favorite. These pictures are with his high school buddies. I could cry when I see them because I know the guy on the left and then I know the guy on the left also. I just want to cry. Here's a little interesting story that my dad told me about 10 years ago. I think this is such a good story. So these two guys, Larry is the guy in the Navy and my dad is the Marine. And this is Denny, the Navy guy. Right after high school, my dad went to the recruiting office, signed up for the Marines and left. He went through his basic training and then he went on the USS Ranger. He was gone for 2 years. They were docked outside of Japan, probably Okinawa. He said that he got on the elevator on the USS Ranger and this guy, his high school buddy, Larry, got on the elevator. They did not know that each of them had signed up for a branch in the military. I just think that story and seeing these pictures, I don't know why it's so, I think it's, gosh, I'm going to cry. I think it's because my dad was so young. He's not young anymore. Gosh, I didn't need to get all emotional. So I want to hang those someplace along with, I'm probably going to keep them separate, but I have all of these too, my silhouettes, but I want them someplace special. They need to be in some special place. I'm not quite sure yet, but, and these, Larry and Denny, these two guys, they all got out of the service and then they would come over and hang out with my dad, with their wives. So I know those guys very well. very, very well. But and you know, it's funny because I ran into him at Walmart in Bluffton, Indiana, probably 20 years ago. And now I hadn't seen him for years. As soon as I saw him, I knew it was him. Way off the subject. I'm standing in the kitchen looking out that door and I see this FedEx package hanging in the door. So I walk out the door. I see the FedEx truck sitting there. I walk out the door and I see the FedEx man coveting Rob's new mower. Rob has been unboxing his Husqvarna zero-turn mower. And it was just funny to come out and see a man just staring at it. He's like, that is such a good-looking mower. I don't get it. I don't get it. He wants to get this unboxed before the weekend because our grass is getting very, very long. And we can't find the Sawzall. I told him he probably needs a Sawzall to kind of just remove the boards. And hopefully by tomorrow morning, he is going to be sitting right there with a cool drink in his hand, cool glass of water or Gatorade, and he'll be zipping around out there. We also had a couple things bite the dust. Unfortunately, this one broke before, and it's okay. I just set it in the cabinet. No one can even see. It's just in between bowls. This one broke right in half. I think there was a crack there before. See right there. I'll just stack it. No one will know. But this one hurts my heart. I loved this bowl, and I can't glue it because it's just there's just too many pieces. Yeah, rest in peace, bowl. Next, I'm going to share some travel things that I just ordered. You would not believe what I've been doing for the longest time, carrying big things around that I didn't need to, like mirrors and such. I found a great travel mirror along with some other things and some outfits that I found. I just ordered a few things to take on our vacation because these things I did not have and I wanted them. Every time I went to my sister's, I had to take large size things, and this time I'm going with travel size. The first thing I'm taking are these. These are little perfume bottles. They're actually aerosol bottles that you can fill with your perfume so you don't have to take the big bottle. I'm only taking a carry-on and a personal item, so these things will come in handy. Kind of off the subject, this perfume is still my all-time favorite. I could drench myself in this every day. It's Prada, and I think it's called Virtual Flowers, but I'm gonna fill this with this. All you need to do is take the top off and take this little sprayer part off. And then in the end of this, you fit down over here, fit it on top of this, and then you push down, and that is pushing the spray into this little teeny tiny sprayer. And there is a window on the side that you can see how much perfume you have in there. Right there, it's almost full, so I'll do a couple more sprays. And I think it's full. Oh, it's right there. So I'll do a couple more. Oh, and you can feel resistance when it starts getting full. Thing I bought are these little containers that you can put product in. Instead of taking a big bottle of facial lotion, I'm just going to use a Sharpie and mark these and then fill them up. And they come with these little scrapers too. But I will just write face lotion on here or whatever, and then I don't have to take the entire bottle or container of lotion. Every time I go to my sister's, I take my normal size makeup mirror, and it is such a pain because it stands this tall and it's big and bulky. I found this. This is a travel mirror with a regular mirror on one side and a 10 times magnification on the other, and both sides light up. Very, very easy to use. There is a button right here that you tap on, and it has 3 different lights. It has this light, a yellow light, and kind of a blue light. And if you want it dimmer, you hold the button down and it goes dim. If you want it brighter, hold the button down and it goes up. Also has this little stand. So if you want to see this mirror, you just adjust this to that. And if you want to use the 10 times mirror that I always do every day, you just flip it over. It is rechargeable with this charging cord, and it has this little carrying case that I'll be using. It's just the perfect size, and I'm so excited that I found this because, like I said, I have been carrying the bulky mirror everywhere. I also have a travel blanket that I'm going to link, and some other things that are my all-time favorite travel products. I ordered various travel outfits and thought I would share these. This is number 1. This is a lightweight t-shirt material. It is very, very comfortable. There is a drawstring elastic band. It's a high-waisted pant with elastic around the ankles. There are 2 pockets. It comes in a ton of color choices. I think probably almost 20. This is a size small and it fits me perfectly. This is another travel outfit. I think this one is absolutely adorable. Again, this is light t-shirt material. This is a size small. It has an elastic waistband with pockets. Very, very comfortable. Elastic around the ankles, and it is short sleeve with this little collar and a zipper.